Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video here on the False Grad Factions. Now, hope you guys are having a great day. We're back for you guys for a brand new episode of Factions, and today, guys, we have an interesting thing to bring up for you guys in the intro. We're gonna take a few minutes right now just to talk about this because it's very, very vital to Factions, and it's very, very this could change the season. This could make or break the season. This could dictate how we play. It can change a lot. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how this season and how the rest plays out as we give Rexy all blaze spawners. I am recording this right after finishing up last episode, so let's get into this though. So basically, what has gone down is so today I was one of the staff members asked me if I reported a bug a while back on the forums, and they asked me, is it still going on? And I checked, and basically what I did was I placed down a blaze spawner. I upgraded it to level number, so I upgraded it so it was level 2, and then I mined it, and it gave me 2 blaze spawners. So basically what would happen is if you upgraded a spawner to, let's just say, level 6, I think you could max as 5. So let's say you upgraded to level 4, you would get, and you mined it, you would get 4 spawners out of that. And pretty much all you do is pay for the upgrades, which is 50k. So you pay 50k and you get 2 blaze spawners. Blaze spawners cost $1 million on shop, so that's a deal. Same thing with IGs. You can do this with any spawner. And I thought this was some type of dupe glitch, so told the staff team about it. They went to Cloakfox, the owner, and asked, and told him that, yeah, this is going on, and he pretty much just said, yeah, this is supposed to happen. So, that having been said, apparently, you can essentially dupe on the server. And I am going to actually, I was going to go and check out the blaze thing, but I'm going to actually go and just kind of demonstrate this for you guys one time. I need 50k to do it, so I'm going to quickly start line. So, this has been taking the server by storm, and there's a lot we really want to do about this, guys. So just to show you guys how much this has changed the server economy, literally probably about an hour after this has been found, we are at 66 IGs, 141 mil. Morte is at 19 IGs. They have way more IGs than that. They're probably duping them by the minute as we speak. So this is actually a problem because F-top this season, you could be seeing factions worth $10-20 billion if this is actually a thing, because you can buy at 2 million worth of F-top for 50k. You can essentially get everything. So that having been said, this is actually a problem, and some of the solutions that have been suggested is, one, what you do is you pretty much just make it so that an IG only counts for 50k F-top, blazes 30k, hoppers 15k, and everything else 10k, which is a good solution because then it just makes F-top less OP. You can still get spawners for super cheap. And then another solution I gave as well was, as well as do that, increase the price it costs to upgrade, so you're making it really OP. A lot of people are saying roll back the server, so set it back a few days. And just change everything, which I could see that, guys. That would be an interesting thing to be done. So we get out of Silk Touch, you get out of spawn, you place it down, and then what you do is you right click it, you can upgrade it, right? You can either pay 50 levels or the money. So we upgrade it. So now, as you guys can see, it's my iron golems just fight off all these zombies. It's a level 2. So I get on my Silk Touch, I mine it, and it gives me a spawner. It drops a spawner. The spawner is now level 1. I mine this, and boom. So I've just created, out of an $80,000 or $75,000 F-top spawner, I paid 50k, and I just made another $75,000 spawner. So essentially I gained a zombie spawner and also 25k worth of F-top. Now that doesn't seem like a lot, but you put that onto the big scale of paying 50k, and you're gaining $950,000 per every IG you do this with, which again, we can easily do this with IGs if we need to. That's a real problem, because now you're duplicating iron golems, and it's just, again, this is the whole thing. Again, if I wanted to upgrade this twice, so I upgrade this, boom, and boom, now this is a level 3, and now I get out my silk, I silk this, boom, get one, another, and there we go. So, for the price of 50k, you can easily get more than one. This is a problem. A lot of the staff and a lot of the players are saying this has to stop because this is going to ruin the server, and obviously I 100% agree that this will be detrimental to F-top, the economy, and just factions in general, because it's really hard to actually want to compete when spawners are not scarce, right? If spawners are, if iron golems cost $2 million each, and you're only making you're making $10 million a night, then raiding bases and getting iron golems and getting raided is more detrimental than if you have 10 iron golem spawners and whatever, however many iron golem spawners I said before, you're making 10k a night, but you can buy them for 50k, then that's nothing. So it's really just kind of kills off the server and the economy. Why go and spend money on TNT raiding bases when you can just dupe IGs? That kind of kills off, or essentially dupe them for 50k each when they cost 2 million. That's pretty much duping them. Again, we all thought this was a dupe glitch before, so that's a problem. It's definitely something bad. You see Ericsson's doing it right now. You can do it. It's legal, and it's unfortunate, but that's kind of how the server works. Again, watch this with IGs. You see it's a level 2. He mines this. It's going to become a level 1. Let me just... Boom. I made it a level 3. I mined this. Yep, you guys can see it. Boom, boom. IGs are spewing. It's not good, guys. So, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. That is a definite problem on the server. Hopefully, it gets fixed. Hopefully, a rollback happens. F-top gets changed. Again, I think that it should just be rolled back a few days. We fixed this issue right at the heart. Maybe rolled back as soon as we possibly can. Because, guys, we worked on this base all today. We don't want this base to get rolled back. So, without further ado, though, guys, we'll see what goes down with this. We'll see what happens over the next 24 hours and transgresses. And without further ado, let's get into today's episode of Factions. Okay, guys, so we are back. It's the next day, and we got a few things to update you guys on. So, first off, the whole thing that went down yesterday, you guys saw in the intro where I talked about the whole spawner thing, that has been fixed. So, basically, Cloakfox, he became aware of how OP this was, and he put a stop to it. Basically, if we head down here, you guys will see that now you can no longer upgrade spawners in general. You can't. So you can't upgrade them with XP, or you can't upgrade them with levels, okay? And what I'm very quickly going to show you guys before we jump into anything else is I'm going to very quickly get you guys on, and so you guys can see the forums, pretty much what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you guys the forum post by Cloakfox about it, just so you guys can get updated, because there's a bunch of changes to the server. So let me just load this up really quickly. Let me go here, and let me show you guys. So basically, there's a bunch of fixes with some enchants. Sponges now work, so that's good. Obviously it has to restart, but it works. That's the point. Silk touch rates are 75% of the setup, 100%. So when you silk touch a spawner, if you silk touch 4 spawners, according to these rates, you'd only get 3. You should only get 3. This is so when you're getting raided, you can't just quickly dump all your spawners in their vaults. Okay, that's kind of good, I guess. Creeper eggs also 75% destroy rate, and TNT is 50, so that's good right there. You can no longer update spawners with money or XP, which is good. Only way to upgrade spawners is by stacking them. So now you can stack spawners. This is something that used to be implemented last season, if you guys remember that. It wasn't really good last season because it didn't come for F-top, but still it's there. Damage done to the city and stays for 30 minutes instead of 5 minutes, which is good when you're raiding and maybe you have a cannon problem or something, and you need to really quickly fix it, or you need to reload your cannon, and you're cannon through TNT, or cannon through obsidian, it's better. So a chance to get a spawner successfully, TNT 50%, creeper egg is 75%, and silk touch is 75%. So there we go, guys. That is all of the changes to that, which is obviously very, very good. So let's get back into the game, and I think that's pretty much all we have to update you guys on. So, I guess we can show you guys the base. We've been doing a lot of work to the base and stuff, just getting it all done. You guys can see it's, we got a creeper grinder here we're working on, and we have 2 grinders around the base as well. We got 1 in here and 1 over here. So the base is looking good, guys. The base is looking real nice, and it's looking, very, very fancy. So, we are going to be heading over to a raid. Apparently we're raiding a base. I'm not actually, literally, I just hopped on. Like, I went out to lunch, I came home, and this is what's going on. So I'm kind of new to this whole everything that's going on right now too. So we are going to get out some god apples, pretty much everything we can get out that will help us at this raid. It's like this and stuff like that. Also, before we head over to the raid, actually we'll do this while we're at the raid. Warp raid, I think it is. F warp. Let's see, F warp cannon. Okay, there we go. So we are building a cannon. We are raiding the faction. This is gonna be new for me too. We are raiding. Oh, we're raiding Quit Forever. Okay, so F show. I think we're raiding Quit Forever at least. I claim mods claims right next to this. Quit Forever. Who is this? So this is this faction right here. It's I'm a Hackster for Life's faction. They're all offline right now, so this makes it really easy for us. And pretty much, while we're here, so basically, Graka gave me his essentially god bow. He's making a new one, so he gave me this, in addition to that, Rexy gave me a stack of God Apples. That's not that much because at the beginning of the season, you were able to get God Apples in large numbers. So like you could cause like you could go in your PVs if at the beginning of the season like it reset, you could go in your PVs and your PVs didn't reset, which was a glitch. So people grabbed a ton of stuff from them. Obviously it doesn't really matter because you can't get custom enchants, they're different, but basically that happened, and so now you it's a lot better, or I guess basically what happened with that, it's a lot better. What am I saying? But basically a lot of God Apples are circulating around because that's one of the main things you could have taken out, so that is a thing. And so we got that, we got this bow, it's a pretty good bow, we got this axe, and we got our sword right here which we're working on. So overall we're not doing too bad, guys. I will take it. So without further ado, let's get into the raid. Okay guys, I think that Haxer is here right now. So, and we're rating him, as I said. So, this might not be good. I am kind of ready for PvP. Like, I don't want a PvP, but if it comes down to it, guys, I can. And I don't necessarily want to risk my gear. I'm going to get out as much, like, stuff as I can to be ready for PvP. Like, just reg gaps and all that kind of stuff, just in case I need it. Because, believe it or not, Haxer might be somewhere close. We have the claims here, so I mean I'm gonna get out some blocks. Just stone bricks work, right? And if we need to block up, we can. But yeah, we actually do have a lot of people here, and that's right. Actually, I should get out my my bow. There we go. And actually, no, what am I? Dude, we got God Apples in here, dude. Let's just get out a couple, and let's get out an arrow. I'm gonna reply to Graka, and I'm gonna say yes. And okay. So we are in an ocean biome. I don't have depth shredder, so I don't want to fall down. I do need to get depth shredder on my set, but I'm gonna do that once I remake it. So, I don't know if anyone can get down here, though. That's the thing. Yeah, I don't think anyone can get up to the cannon. We'll see what goes down, though. Okay, guys, so we fully boxed the cannon in. We watered the top as well. If I do slash top, you guys will see it's fully watered, so there's no way that they're getting our cannon. Assuming we're raiding this way. And, yeah, that's pretty good, guys. So now we got some protection around this. I'm not sure if anyone from, whatever their faction name is, Quit Forever. Yeah, they have a lot of people on, actually. Slash near. They're near to us. We could probably actually get into their base, honestly. I'm not actually sure what their base looks like. I might head over there. This is gonna be difficult though because, yeah, I don't. Yeah, okay. There's their base. There's their base. We're gonna. Holy crap, dude! What the heck? Why am I taking damage, dude? Why am I taking damage? Let's throw on our gear, real quick. There we go. Let's apply these. Make sure we get all our effects. Let's slash eat, and there we go. So let's head over here. It's a little dark, but we're good to go. Yeah, Graka's over here as well. We're just gonna take a look at their base, see what's going on with it. Our cannon box is over here. I think. Wait, is this? I think this is the base, right? Are we heading in the right direction? Yeah, okay, we are. So this is their claims right now. They have really interesting looking claims. Looks like they're claiming kind of like what we did last season. And then we have a claim. Sprite has a claim right in here, and then they have their base. So, yeah, okay. So this is their base. So they got some chests right. Oh, this would actually be. They actually put up some decent defenses over here. These chests actually would be difficult to get in, but I'm assuming we probably could if we're building a cannon to get into it. So slash top. Let's check out their base. We got Graka here just in case we need to, and they have. Let's see. What is this, dude? They got They got a sand wall. It looks like. Then they got what's going to be going to be a sand wall, and then slash top. Let's see what else they have. They have so they have 2 sand walls. It looks like, and that's about it. So honestly, not a terrible base, but it's one that they can get into. So. I guess that's the thing. Let's slash top, or slash F top, I mean, and just take a check. Yeah, guys, you can see from that whole spawner thing that went down, we're at $405 million, and Morte is, they definitely have close to that much. So this season's gonna be an interesting one, guys. It really is. So where is Quit Forever has not taken down their spawners. It's risky because, as I said, 75% chance. Dude, oh, there's PvP going on. There's PvP going on. Oh gosh. Okay. So it was Split, whatever his name was. Yeah. Okay. So, dude, Graka zombies are hitting me. That's not good. Well, I'm not sure what he had on him, but probably was decent. So I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, I think that we're going to see what goes down. I see them in their base, guys. They're literally right in their base. If only we could get in, but not that easy. So we'll see what goes down. I'm going to go to F Warp Cannon and just head over there, and we'll see what goes down with the whole cannoning thing. We might come back later, so let's get into that. Okay, guys, so there's just some problems with the cannoning, and apparently there's some problems with lag, so we are going to come back later and do the raid. But in the meantime, I wanted to do something, and I kind of brought this up in the last episode. But basically, what we're going to do is I'm just going to very quickly show you guys some screenshots of Graka's GODSET. He showed me his GODSET, and I'm going to show you guys some pictures of it. So let's just do that really quick. So this is essentially his GODSET. So he showed me his GODSET. Obviously, he has springs, rocket, cactus, gears, which is pretty good boots. Oh, that's wrong screenshot. That's the wrong way. And then I also have right here, Savior, Acid Rain, Valor, I can't say that right. And then Voodoo. So that's pretty good right there. Cyborg, Overlord, Enlightened, and Freeze. He needs to get Enlightened up to 5, but that's still a good chest plate right there. And then Sandstorm, Necromancer, Enlightened, and Blizzard. So it's a pretty good set. That's really good right there. And I'm actually, like, might copy that a little bit. I feel like my GODSET's kind of essentially what his is. If I throw on the Enlightened, and what other enchants? I gotta get Enlightened, maybe as much as Enlightened as I can. Gotta get some Overlord, and what else? I think that's pretty much about all I want to add. We may get some Voodoo on there. So his sword, Execute 5, Double Damage 3, Lifesteal 5, Rage 3. It's a really good sword. Again, Rexy's is good too. I would probably not put the trap on mine just because the armor does so many debuffs, but that's, you know, that's up to your decision. And then the last thing was the axe, which is what I really care about, which is Blessed, Cursed, Wrecked, and Dizzy. And that's pretty much like the axe that that I got from Rexy. So I have a feeling that this is a pretty good axe, and that we can actually, you know, we could probably use that axe in the future. Let's just get into game. Here we go. So that having been said, let's go into PV1. And I'm thinking, if you guys remember that last episode, we were talking about our base and stuff. I was debating what to put my axes into, or to my axe levels into, because I had no idea. Okay, or my MCMO levels. I didn't know to put them into axes or into swords, because it's like a 50-50. Like, are swords gonna be more OP or are axes? And honestly, I'm gonna carry a sword with me because you can get health with the lifesteal enchants, and the rage is obviously very important. But as for the levels, I have 1,069 credits. I'm gonna put those all into axes. So /redeem. I'm just gonna put 1,000. I'll keep 69 on me just in case I need it for anything else. We're going to redeem these into axes, and we're gonna put 1,000 into axes. Here we go. MC top axes. I'm assuming it maxes out at 1250. I can assume that. Well, we're gonna be number 1 on axe top once it updates. We actually have a ton of axes. Let me see MT top swords. It probably would have been a good idea to check this out. Plain cool has 1,000, and that's pretty much about it. So not many people have a lot of that. So we're pretty good right there, guys. We are pretty good. Has MC top updated yet? Let's just see how we're doing on MC top. No, it's not updated. So we should be actually number 1 with 1,699. MCMO credits. We should be number 1, guys. So we're grinding out there. Just to give you guys an update on Belltop and how all that's looking. KS Mudger, who is in, I don't know what faction he's in, but I think he's in Morte, but he is pretty high up there. So that's how that's going. But without further ado, guys, that's pretty much what's going down. We got high axes. We got, dude, this axe, so sharpness 6 God axe. This is probably the best on the server right now. I could put Slice onto there, and Slice just has a chance to do more damage, but I don't think it's really worth it. Wreck, Dizzy, and Cursed is really good. Blast, I guess, would probably be good enchant. Depends on how much it procs, but really good axe right here. And obviously we have a grinding sword and all that. So without further ado, let's get into the next part of today's episode. Okay, guys, so right now I'm just working on making my GODSET even better, because obviously we want to. So just in here, for example, I have some Valor books. I want to put Valor on my GODSET. I got some Enlightened right here. I got some Enlightened down here as well. Just a ton of other enchants. I got some Rage over here. I actually got Max Rage. Some life steals, a ton of overlords, and just other enchants. And I'm gonna say in chat, I'm gonna say buying Overlord 3, message me, because I want to try to pick up some Overlord 3 while I say that. I'm just gonna look if there's any Overlord, because if I get Overlord 3, then I can max mine out to 5, which is pretty good, guys, because Overlord gives you more hearts. And this guy says how much? I'm gonna say 250k. And if he doesn't bite, then I'm gonna put it a little bit higher. Wait, is... Okay. That works. Okay, well, that... That's awesome. I love my faction, dude. I love my faction. So, I also have some mystery dust right here. We're gonna open up a ton of it. So, we're just gonna spam open this and try to get as much dust as we possibly can, because dust is expensive. And, even though we have a ton of it, it's always good to get more. So, yeah, we got a couple right here. Let's go into PV5. Just throw this in. And, so... what we are going to do is, we are going to, very quickly, we're going to get Overlord 4, because, Where is my Overlord? Okay, it's right here. So we're gonna pretty much black scroll almost everything on our god set. Hopefully to finish off today's episode. Besides the raid, of course. If we get to it, I'm not sure if we're gonna be doing the raid. It depends really how the cannon works and everything, but. I'm hopefully going to redo my entire god set, get as many good enchants as I can, just make it as good as possible, so when we start PvPing, we have a good set. So, I am going to need to get out all these books. I'm going to need to get out this one, and I'm going to need to get some levels. Okay, so we're going to do CE, we're going to get out the blacksmith, and now we're just going to start combining. So we're going to combine 2 overlords to make overlord 3, there we go. And now we are going to combine 2 overlord 3s to make overlord 4. Boom, there we go, overlord 4. Now we're going to make another Overlord 3, which we need a little bit more XP for. Let's get up to 5 levels really quickly. There we go. /CE. Go into here. And we're going to get Overlord 3. There we go. So, now what we need to do is we're going to black scroll these, get the Overlord 3 off of this, make that Overlord 4, and then combine that with the other Overlord 4 to make Overlord 5. That's going to be so OP. I'm not sure how many hearts you get, but it's going to be a lot. So, we'll put the other books in here for now. I'm just going to grab a few more books, see what we can get, and let's get into that. Okay, guys, so right now there's 4 enchants that I really want. Lifesteal, Valor, Enlightened, and the last enchant I really need would be Execute. So those are all the enchants I need. Obviously, Execute and Lifesteal would be for the sword, but let's see. We got Lightweight. Okay, so what we do is just tinker this. We just throw this in here. We get some dust, and then we see what we can get. Fail dust. Okay, so let's just keep on grinding up. See what we can get. Okay, auto smell. Gosh dang it, guys, we're getting such bad enchants. Next one, glowing one. Okay, I would keep this, but I have so many other glowing ones, so I don't really need this. But oh well, guys, I guess we get some more dust. Let's go. Command. Oh my gosh, we're getting such bad enchants. Next one, and we get cactus one. Okay, this was actually decent enchant. I'm gonna throw this NAH for 15k and try to get back some money. And there we go, guys. Let's get into the next enchant. Okay, here we go, guys. We got Slow-Mo 2. This is actually another decent enchant. We're going to throw this on AH, and let's keep on grinding. Next one, we get Nursery 2. I actually was thinking about putting Nursery on my armor because it heals you when you walk, if you have, and it maxes out at 5. So if you have 5 Nursery, or 3, or 4 Nursery 5s on your armor, that would probably do a lot of healing. I'm not sure, though, guys. We'll kind of see how the god set works. One enchant, though, that I really would like to get is Hellforge. Now, what this enchant does is basically... let me see. I know I have one. So it has a chance to fix up your items as you walk. So really would be good. I believe it maxes out at 4. Yeah. So if you put Hellforge 4 on each one of your pieces, that would really exponentially help you when it comes down to gear. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna be something that that we can do. We got Cyborg, dude. Cyborg sells for a lot of money. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to get 4 Hellforged 4s unless we buy them, or unless we get extremely lucky, so that's unfortunate, guys, but without further ado, let's keep on enchanting. Next enchant, let's go, and Viper 2, not an enchant we need, let's just tinker it. Okay, here we go. Pull 2, gosh dang it, guys, we just need to get some of the enchants I mentioned before, Valor, Enlightened, and all those, mainly Valor and Enlightened, because that's what we're working on right now, but this game is not giving me any. Guys, we've got a few more dust to open, and we're going to throw these into our PV5, and as we go into our PV5, we are going to pull out a ton of black scrolls and just a ton of dust. So, what we are going to be doing right now is we're just going to be just destroying my god set, essentially, and rebuilding it from the ground up. I'm just going to grab out my list of enchants I need very quickly. There we go. So, what we're going to be doing is essentially we need to redo a ton of our pieces of armor, upgrade some stuff, and just do a ton of things like that. Every single piece, essentially. So, first we're going to start with the boots, and we are going to try to get off the Overlord. So let's do this, guys. First one we get is Savior. Okay, we do need to upgrade Savior, so that's not a bad thing. Okay, Overlord 3, there we go. We also do need to update Rocket, so please give me Rocket. Oh, it gave me, okay. Okay, so it looks like our boots are essentially just now Fox King. Let's do some upgrading. So, we're going to go into our PV10. And we can upgrade our rocket to level 2, or to level 3, I mean. So over CE, go into here, and we're going to upgrade this to level 3. There we go, boom. And now we're just going to use some dust and just upgrade this. Almost there. There we go, okay. Throw that on, and there we go. Now we got rocket 3. We're going to throw back on gears, because obviously we want gears on our set. So we're going to do that. Let's see, yeah, 100%. I was just looking at my enchant list very quickly. So, we're going to upgrade our Overlord now. So, /PV10, let's get out our Overlord books. We have Overlord 3 and Overlord 4 /CE. Let's combine the 2 Overlord 3s. So, Overlord and Overlord, boom. And now we're gonna need a couple levels to combine these last two. But there we go, guys. We are almost at Overlord 3. Is this Blaze Grinder? Is it functioning? Do we have Blaze in here? I think we do, but they're not coming down. So I'm gonna head over to this one over here. We're gonna combine these two. We just need 5 levels. That should be enough. Yep. So /CE. Almost tinkered the books. That would not be good. There we go. Overlord 5, guys. We are gonna be throwing Overlord onto our chest plate. So let's I guess we can start clearing out our chest plate. On a chest plate, we're just gonna have Pain Giver, Fortify, Voodoo, and Overlord. So we're going to I guess our boots are essentially done. We are going to put Savior back on our boots, but Savior goes up to 5, so I think we should hold off on Savior for a little bit because we can probably at least get up to Savior 4. So let's put that in there, and we'll max these out later. So chestplate, let's go. Luckily we stocked up in dust and stuff really early, so we're gonna put on Pain Giver. We are going to put on Acid Rain. Nope, Acid Rain is the one enchant we're getting rid of. So I think that now we're good to go. So we're gonna max out Overlord. So let's do that really quickly. 100%. Boom. There we go. Overlord 5. Let's go. And then we are going to... I think I have a higher Pain Giver. I'm not sure what PV I put it in, but I do think I have a higher Pain Giver level that I am going to throw onto here. So let me just very quickly look for it. Pain Giver. Where did I put that? Probably is in this PV just because... Yeah, Pain Giver 2. So I can put on up to Pain Giver 3, which I think it goes up to either 4 or 5. Which one does it go up to? I think we're getting some lag. Oh, there we go. Okay. So it goes up to 4. So we're going to be close. Again, if everything's not 100% max, it's still not going to be the end of the world. We'll be fine. Again, over time, we can max this out. We still have a stack of black scrolls in my PV, and worst comes to worst, we'll just have to actually buy them off the shop. So, Pain Giver 3, let's go. We're going to throw on a 22, and I'm going to get out an 8%. I'm not wasting another 22 on this. Let's find an 8% or something close to it, and we're going to use that instead. 8%, there we go. Let's get out that. Throw that on. And now we have a 100% Pain Giver book. So we're going to throw this onto here. And this should max out our chest plate. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 enchants. Yeah, there we go. So boots are essentially like, until we get higher savior, what they're going to be. Chest plates, what it's going to be. Now for the pants. What we need on there is Burn Shield, Valor, which we still working on maxing out, Guards, and Ninja. So essentially all we need to do is get rid of Necromancer and add on instead Valor. So we're going to do that really quickly. My boots still need Enlightened, so that's still a work in progress. I think, yeah, I'm going to put Enlightened and the other enchant on there. So let's just start black scrolling stuff off, and hopefully we get off Necromancer. Okay, Guards. Okay. Come on, please. Please don't do this to me, game. Okay, there we go. Okay, at least we kept on the Ninja. So let's max all these out. Boom, boom. What is that? 96. Okay. Let me get out. I'm going to get out a lower level dust just in case we actually need it. So let's get out a ton of 3s, and let's max this out. There we go. Burn Shield is maxed out. This gives you fire resistance. Put that on. And now we need to put on our Guards, which I'm assuming would be really annoying in PvP, so we're definitely going to want this enchant. There we go. Throw that on. And now all we need to get is higher Valor. And then for the helmet, we have a lot of black scrolling to do, because I'm going to get rid of the Smoke Bomb and the Intimidate and keep everything else, and then we're going to put on some Enlightened and stuff. So let's just start getting things here. We're going to put back on Cyborg. And we are going to get, okay, we're going to get rid of Smoke Bomb, and we're going to go, okay, there we go. So, we still have on Cactus, and I think actually we're going to black scroll off Cactus, because Cactus goes up to 3, and we can max that out even higher. So, there we go. PV10. Again, guys, we're working hard on this GODSET to get as good as we possibly can. So, let's get Cactus up, slash CE, actually. And actually, when you combine 2 books, I don't know, does it take, like, the average of the 2? Like, what's the average of this? Should be around, like, 40, or should it be about 42 or so? So what is it going to be? 38. Okay, so maybe I think it gives you the success rate of the first one, actually. Yeah, so it'd be more beneficial to put in a higher rate first. So that's interesting. So whenever we're combining books, if we have a 100% one, we should always put it first, just as a side note, and for you guys as well. So let's combine these. Cactus and Cactus. Cactus 3. There we go. This would be nice if you're running away. So we're gonna max this out. Boom, boom, and we should need one more. Let's throw on 3 of these. There we go. And now we got Cactus 3. Throw that on the helmet. And okay, so we're gonna throw back on Cyborg, because Cyborg is a really good enchant, and a lot of people want it. And I have so many Cyborg books. There we go. So I'm not sure what my last 2 enchants I want to throw on the helmet are. I know I want to throw on Enlightened. I forget what the last one is though. Let me just scroll up in my list though very quickly. So we're gonna, oh yeah, Sandstorm, okay. I do have a Sandstorm. We're gonna throw on Sandstorm. It gives enemies within 3 blocks temporary blindness, I believe. So it's a decent enchant. Graka put it on his, so I'm gonna kind of copy that idea. So let's get out this. We're gonna throw on a 3%, and then this, and this should get us really close. Yep, okay, there we go. So Sandstorm on there. Now we just need to put on Enlightened. So far we just need Enlightened on the boots, the helmet, and then Valor on the pants, I believe, and then our GODSET max. But let's just throw this on for now. And this is how many hearts you got, guys. That's not even fair. But GG, guys. The GODSET's in motion. I'm gonna try to pick up some more books, and let's get into that. Okay, guys. So we are here hours upon hours later, and I've just been relentlessly grinding, buying stuff off of AH. I just paid $750,000 for an Enlightened 3 book, but I got it's done. So we just need to combine the last 2 things. So what we need to do is, first off, we're going to combine these 2 Enlightened books to make Enlightened 5, which it took forever to make, guys. And then I was gonna get 2 Enlightened books, but I decided to go for Nursery, which has a chance to heal you when walking, and then this has a chance to heal you when being attacked. So essentially, it's like they're both good enchants that do essentially the same thing when you're PvPing, but we want both of them on our armor. So let's combine these 2 and make Nursery 5. Can we flip this around? Yeah, we can get 60% success rate. I would rather get 60. Boom. There we go. So PV5, we're going to throw on a ton of dust and make this GODSET. We could put on some Hellforged. I might put Hellforged 4 onto my helmet, but that's a thing for the future. We'll kind of see what goes on with our GODSET. We're making this 100%. I'm not taking any risks. Let's throw 100% dust onto here, and then for this book, we are going to throw on 1, 2, 3. That should make it 100. There we go. So bullets usually have more durability, so we're gonna throw Enlightened onto these. Boom, and Enlightened 5, and then Nursery onto the helmet. Usually has less durability, and Nursery, I think, is easier to get. So throw this onto here. Boom, and there we go, guys. I threw Depth Strider onto these boots. We have the full set. So PV1, we get our axe, and this set's looking pretty nasty, dude. It's looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. So next thing we need, obviously, is a sword, because swords can give you a lot of health with like the life steal and stuff. So I've been also working on a sword, and I have 2 Execute 4 books. We're gonna make this Execute 5. I was picking a ton off of AH. Pigman Army was actually selling a ton, and it was respectably cheap. You know, it was maybe like 50K for this and that. It's like, you know, obviously it's a decent amount of money, but it's, in the end of the day, it's still, you know, for good books. So we'll make it back, and I can check AH right now to see if there's anything good here. Nursery 3, for, again, 20K, that's cheap, and I probably should pick that up. So PV15, what we want on the God Sword, I know a few of the enchants we want. I think a lot of them are in my PV11. So we want some Rage, and we also want, obviously, Lifesteal. So I'm going to have to go into my other sword and black scroll off the Lifesteal 4, because we need that desperately. So let's get those 2 enchants out. And do we have any of our Lifesteals? I'm not sure where I put all my Lifesteals, but we can get out our first sword, like right here. And we can get out PV5. We can get out some of these, and now we can hopefully get off Paralyze. Okay, Paralyze is a good enchant. Okay, Lifesteal 4. Okay, we're going to put the sword back in here for now, and we're going to put Paralyze. We're going to make like a secondary God Sword, I guess, maybe. So Lifesteal 4. We got 2 Rages, so we can make Rage 3. I think I actually do have a straight up Rage 3 book. We got some Blessed in here. PV11. I think I have more. I definitely have more enchants on here that I can use for my sword. I want to use Double Strike, obviously, because that's a good enchant. PV15. Again, my books are just scattered around. Yeah, more Rage books. Double Damage. I mean, not Double Strike, but that's still a good enchant to get on. And I'm not sure what else I want. I'm going to come back with everything all ready to go, and yeah, let's do it. So we are here finishing up our GODSET. We're joined by Arctic. How are you doing today, dude?
Dude, I'm doing great. How about you?
I mean, now that I'm about done with this, I'm pretty happy. So we're going to make our sword Fire Aspect. I'm going to finish up my sword right here. And now I'm going to throw on it Rage 3, Double Damage 3. I'm going to throw on it Execute 5, and Lifesteal 5. Oh boy. That is a nice looking sword. I'm going to white scroll it just because that it looks even better. And then I'm going to also white scroll my helmet because that's not white scrolled. And there we go. My full set's done. Axe, sword, and all the armor. It's debatably the best set in the game. I'm going to trade Graka because he wants to see my set, dude. So, you're starting your set off. I mean, I don't know what to say, dude. It's just a grind in general. I'm going to show Graka. He's very interested in it. He actually showed me his god set, and his god set's pretty nice too, honestly. So, yeah. But are you going for axes?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah. Are you going for axes or swords though?
I'm going for swords, bro.
Swords. Like I want to do both because swords give you health back, but axes are like I put 1,000 levels into axes for MCMMO, so I'm chilling on that. So, that's gonna be awesome. Why I put ninja on it? Because ninja is a good enchant, dude. Because ninja is a great enchant. So we're gonna throw all this in here, and yeah, dude, I think that's pretty much all I want to do for this clip. So good luck grinding your god set, and without further ado, let's get to the next part of today's episode. Okay, guys. So to end off today's episode, well, first off, the raid didn't work out. I don't know if Rex is gonna come online later and start working on the raid, or if we're just gonna postpone it to tomorrow. We'll see what goes down with that. But anyways, what I want to do right now is basically I'm gonna make another sharp 5 axe just because my sharpness 6 god axe I don't necessarily want to take that into PvP just because if we lose it it'd be a whole thing, and new PvP is gonna be kind of like an experimentation where how good are the enchants and how much health you get and all that. So we are gonna make a secondary god axe. We have this axe right here. We're gonna throw on Bless 3, Curse 3, Wreck 3, and I was gonna throw on whatever the other enchant is that we have on other axe, I forget, but I'm gonna put on Slice instead because I don't have the other enchant. I forget what the name is, but throw that on. There we go. We're also gonna throw on a White Scroll, and that's a pretty nice looking axe right there. So we're gonna PV1 that. Throw that right there, and I have while we go over to warp crates, I have a ton of mystery dust. I'm just gonna start spamming open because after grinding for as long as we have grinded today, you get a lot of dust. You get a ton of dust, and looks like we are getting a little bit of lag. So yeah, let's open up a little bit more of this dust really quickly. Looks like we're getting some lag over here, and yeah, let's open up our first key. Okay, Vote Kit. The nice thing about Vote Kit though this season, if you do /Tinkerer, you can just throw it all in here, and boom, you get some XP from it, which could be worse. Let's get rid of that. Let's open up some more dust, and as we open up some of this, and yeah, let's splash on the XP as well. So get all this, splash on this. Yeah, someone left the Discord. Oh well. So next key, vintage $50. Okay. So I'm more looking forward to opening up all this dust because that means we get a ton of enchants. Plain Cool is sitting over here, dude. I'm just gonna open this up all in front of him. Yeah, dude. How does it feel, Plain Cool? He can't hear me, but if he could, dude, if he could, I'm just gonna keep on opening up more of this in front of him, dude. I'm just gonna keep on opening up as much of this as I possibly can. Keep on getting more and more because we use up so much mystery dust or just so much dust in general to fix up all of our armor that this is actually gonna help it a lot. You can only get 1 to 5%, but at the end of the day, it's not that bad when you get a ton of it. So we're gonna keep on opening up more of this. And yep, dude, Plain Cool loves it, dude. Plain Cool loves it. Let's open up more of this, and there we go. So we got 19 4%, 15 5%, 14 2%, and 19 1%, 16 3%, or yeah, 16 3%. So let's throw that all into our PV, all like so, and we're also gonna throw in all of our dust as well, all this dust, and there we go. So without further ado, that's gonna sum up today's episode of Factions. Hope you guys all enjoyed. We'll take a quick look at up top. Yeah, pretty much how it's looking. Again, Morte has a lot of spawners, and this top season is looking interesting, guys. Hopefully, we'll be pulling out some raids, doing some more stuff in the future. But as for now, the GODSET is complete. Let's throw it on, guys. I did do some revisions to it since the last clip. I took off. Greco brought up a good point. Why do I have Ninja on my armor? Because Ninja gives you speed 2 and strength. And I already got those enchants. No, it gives you speed 2 and health boost. And I already get those 2 enchants from other enchants. So I threw on Hellforged 4 onto my helmet, and that's going to be a big boost to my armor in general. So we're going to throw on all these. We're going to just make sure we get all our enchants, and there we go, guys. So without further ado, let's get started with today's episode of Factions. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe for more Factions content, and I will see you guys all in the next episode of Factions.